Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. In this video, I'm going to show you some cards, but I'm also going to show you some gifts that I received through the mail, and maybe just lighten the mood on stuff. I received in the mail. I won a contest, a video response from Jason, Mr. Fisher Bike, and I'm going to turn it around and show you some of the stuff. I'm not going to show you all the stuff because he sent a huge packet. I entered his VR and I won the random drawing. So here's some of the stuff. So he's a marketing expert. There's what his channel looks like. I got that. And I got a coaster. Apparently he thinks I drink during some of the videos. Maybe through some of the lives. And he sent me a Deckle Ledge card. I'd like to say I'm not going to show everything. He sent me a Randy Johnson rookie card right here. He sent me some Royals cards, and he just sent me a neat little care package. And then I became friends with somebody from Canada at the Strongsville show last year, and it was not Mike Canadian Cards. It was his buddy, Steven, RipFan8. Take a look at his channel and give it a look. But anyway, he sent me a letter, and I'd read it to you, but it's written in Canadian. And he speaks Canadian, which is English, but I'm just making fun. But he sent me some Royals cards and some Reds cards. He thought I'd have better use of them than he would. And so here's some of the cards that he sent. Now that's Dan Quisenberry and Pete Rose and Freddie Patek, and Johnny Bench and George Foster. But what's cool about these is every one of them were OPC cards. And OPC, of course, is made in Canada. And I will soon get some of these graded. I don't have a lot of OPC cards. And that Johnny Bench card is going to go perfect with my big Johnny Bench run. So what I want to do, just real quick, is just talk to you about my channel. And then I'm going to show you some cards that I have. I don't want to get caught up in trying to influence anybody on anything. And I don't want to repeat news that, somebody says something, like, oh, the cards are going down in value or prices. And that may be the case, but I don't care because I'm not ready to sell my cards yet. And I might be a little bit insulated, but at our shows right now that I'm going to, the cards I'm going after aren't going down much, and the cards that I hold aren't going down much. I'm a member of VCP, so I wake up every morning and I can see the value of my cards, and it might be going down just a little bit, but not I'm not going to panic like it's, in the Depression and jump out a 10-story building or anything, because my 1953 Mickey Mantle went from, $5,000 to $4,600 or something like that. So I don't know, I'm not having any hobby burnout, so I'm not part of that group. I'm just having a great time, still having a great time. So what I did is, I found a card in my collection, and I knew I had it, and I didn't know what it was, and did a little bit more research on it. And so I got a few of them graded, and I picked up one or two at some shows. And I want to show you the 1952 Wheaties cards. Now, those Wheaties cards are part of a set that's not just baseball cards. It's other star athletes and other sports. But I just have, and I'm just going to collect the baseball cards. And there's, 20 cards in the set. And basically it takes a card. I'm going to turn around and show these to you while I'm talking to you. It takes a card like this George Kell in a 5. Now, these were on the back of Wheatie boxes, and they have usually a portrait and an in-action card of the stars. Like, here's a Phil Rizzuto in action. And here's a Ted Williams portrait. Okay? Just beautiful cards. And if you want to start trying to if you're not into vintage, but you like You like vintage cards? This is not a very expensive set to get into. You can find you can find some good stuff. Now, some of these cards that I have, like this Yogi Berra, it has an in-action card and a portrait card. Same with this Roy Campanella, in action, portrait card. And same as this Stan Musial, in action, and the portrait cards. Those are beautiful cards. Now again, 52. My collection's pretty vanilla, meaning I don't have a lot of different kind of cards or oddball vintage cards. But in 1952, they had a tops they had top sets, they had Bowman sets, they had this Wheaties sets, they had Burke Ross, and they had some other stuff. And I have all those, so I guess my 52 collection's not so vanilla. So guys, don't get caught up in any of the negative stuff. If you don't give it any fire, if there's any, just collect. And remember, guys, it's just a hobby. Collect what you like.